Welcome to the D.N.D podcast.
Do not disturb.
Brody. That stumbled upon a level 90 schizophrenic.
The dangers. They brought fear to my eyes. Let me tell you about the time I fought a bear.
He's not a bear. He's just like a fucking a weird guy that has like mud all over him. He's just like
He's yes. He is a large man, both upwards and sideways. Very large man, but like a tank of a human being. Like anyway, point being, walking to the woods. This man is shirtless
yeah,
with black shorts on. I think he was wearing flip-flops. I don't know if he was wearing anything.
I thought they were brown cargo, but okay.
I think he was just shoeless, to be honest with you. I think he went full feral.
Why not?
Walking in the woods.
Bros are snakes.
And the campsite that we were at goes back into the woods. And, like, there's nothing back there. There's, like, a dead tree. That's it. And it was, like... You could tell that it's been like rotting too, so it's just like in the way. But there's parts of it that were like perfect for like firewood. But the other side of the wood was beautiful. Like it was like dunk dunk dunk, like dry hard wood.
One of those elven woods.
No, the elven woods. But we had axes at the time. We had two axes.
One time we burned down the elven wood.
Check out the 2-shot video, part 1. It's slow at the start. It gets better. Hopefully, episode 2 is a little bit better. A little bit more, like, fast-paced, I think. We need more action. I know a lot of people, like, if you're watching, like, Critical Role or something like that, it's, like, they are slow and fat and whatnot, but it's, like, they do their own thing, so it's, like, people know what they're up against. I mean, they have 5-hour videos, and we're only producing, like, an hour, which is fine by me, because I think 5 hours is very long.
5 hours requires, like...
It requires an adult life that we don't have. It requires a life centered around that.
5 hours of content, and they're not even doing it for 5 hours because you have to get everything ready, which also costs enough hours. So pretty much, you need that to be your job. You need that to be your job. And 5 hours of your job is getting posted.
Well, not just that, but it's like they do the 5 hours, but they also have to get set up.
That's what
and they
I'm
gotta
saying.
Camera work. They gotta hire people to do camera
They have
work.
to get the lighting. They have to get the sound guy. They have to make sure all the microphones are good, that they can get it all heard. All the pieces correct, skirt, brought up.
Heard
And then the GM has to get everything set up. And then the characters don't really have to really get everything set up. They just have to be in character. Which only takes like a minute. Just slap yourself, slap your dick.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
So R is out there shirtless. He has an axe. We have 2 axes. We had a 3.5 pound like Home Depot axe. And then the second one was also a Home Depot axe, I'm pretty sure. But it was a sledge axe. So like you could like split shit with it.
A nigga. It's not determined by the color of their skin, nor by the length of thy shaft, thy member, but by his respect, by his hood. A real nigga sucks dick. Alright.
So R has the sledge axe. I have the normal axe because that one was mine. I still have it. And he is just like chopping into this fucking piece of wood like a savage man.
Wait, you're saying he grabbed an axe?
Yeah, walked out to the middle of the woods area
and just said,
Yoshi! Ah! Actually, he says Yoshi all the fucking time, which is like, it's like, hey! And it makes no fucking sense. Point being, So he's slamming this fucking log so hard, and he
What?
and I walk over to him. I'm like, "Yo, what do?" He goes, "Boy." I was like, "What the fuck?" He goes,
went full Kratos?
he went, "Boy, bring back log. Help me chop down log, boy." And I was like, "Yes, father." And I was like, I ran over to the thing. He started chopping. I was like, and I turned to him. I was like, "Boy." He was like, "Boy."
Like and subscribe. Boy, you must like and subscribe. Share this video. Share it with everybody.
So we start slam-lamming this thing together. We both turn into Kratos. This is the R storyline. And slamming the schlong at it, the sling schlong slamming the schlong.
How long was this long?
Oh, it was pretty slingy schlong. At least a schlimmage.
God!
That was a schming
Dang!
sling schlong, dog. Moral of the story is, we became Kratos. We gathered quite a bit of wood. And we returned it back to the camp where all our fellow friends were waiting. I think it's time to move on to our next segment. We'll try not to laugh segment.
You forgot to talk about D.N.D.
Read that after. I feel like that'll be a good closing.
D.N.D.
Yeah.
You know the people who was just like, it's like,
What? I had a friend. Okay, hold on. Before we start that,
this guy literally, we'd be in the classroom and like, he'd be like, we'd have the desk. So it's like a science class. So the science classrooms have like the big black desk.
Yeah, the granite tabletops.
Big black. Okay.
Fucking granite tabletops suck because they scratch the shit out of phone screens. I don't care how
Bro,
strong that shit
I
is.
broke my phone. Dude, I walked into it and it literally went like this and I heard, and I was like, I literally said,
Big dog, no way. Okay, so I had a Samsung watch, and it was like fucking, I think it was chemistry. Sat up from the table, went to go like, you know how you put your backpack on, then you're like, you adjust yourself, and I was like moving, and I was like, all I heard was, I was like, and this huge fucking gash just straight through it. And all the fucking, like, glass particles were still there, too. So it looked like a fucking, like, star streak went across my watch. I was like, I just got it!
Samurai literally just said, sophomore year, science class. Black desk.
Sophomore year, science class.
I sat in front of it. This was back when I was, like, messing with that one girl.
Doesn't ring a bell. I think we should keep it that way.
Keep it that way. So, look. So, boom! He had the desk like this. I'm sitting in front of him. And he's like, yo, look. Because we was talking about, like, I don't know, I think we was talking about, like, sex or masturbation or something. And he, out of nowhere, he was just like, look at this. Oh, I'm for the bus. Oh.
That's what you were doing with the fucking...
He goes, like fucking from Fifth Element with Chris Tucker.
Oh! And I can put that in the video, too. I'm A-okay. The lantern!
I'm gonna put the cap on this. Welcome to Marcus's ASMR. Today, we are doing a special
It's nice, right? Yeah. And then you can put the move around it to do things.
Go stupid. Oh, go crazy. Oh, go stupid. Go crazy. Oh. Y'all
see, even if you punch someone, they don't fall out either.
I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. From the chandelier.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Aku sayang, kamu juga sayang.
Voy a llegar, yo sé que sí. Tengo que cumplir lo que a mami le prometí.
I bought this portrait of Kim Jong-un. And if I did him...
Welcome to Marcus's ASMR. Today, we are in somebody's house. And we have their household objects. Let's begin. We have 2 beads, square beads, and pink round balls. Balls. Can you hear that? Let's begin. That gives a nice sound. The purple black squares. You hear that clapping sound? That's nice. And now, a stolen beats case. I can't open it. I got it open. Closing. Slowly. Oh. Nice. Closing. Hard. Turns me on. And now, let's subscribe to the channel.
So, hopefully for the future of Reality Check and everything. I also try to plan to have more podcasts like this one, and also live podcasts. Hopefully we can try to do that. If anybody's interested. I know we're also starting out and all that type of stuff. So we also want to try to branch out and do some other videos, kind of like some actual try not to laugh videos with like many people, and we also want to try to branch off into the gaming aspects of things. Again, we need that equipment, so we'll get there when we get there.
We can incorporate just live videos from Twitch, record that, and then post that on YouTube. We can't do that because I've done that before. And then also to talk more about the D.N.D, we can have the full cast here with the GM, Colt, me, you, because there's always going to be the main cast, but then, you know, you just throw in an oddball to spice things up, to switch up the pace that we're on. You know, maybe it's some trouble,
Yeah, special guest definitely.
maybe some good, maybe it's some exotic.
But we also do want to add two more, at least two more permanent cast members too.
Permanent.
Yeah, permanent.
You want to make it
I
5?
was talking with Anthony. Yeah, I was talking with Anthony.
5 people in our band. That's a lot.
And hopefully, once I get the bigger set, we can all fit. Reality Check on Instagram, by the way. Look that.
Short campaign next week. Might have some gaming. Follow the Instagram Reality Check.
Reality Check D&D.
That should be it. Twitch, maybe. Reality Check, maybe.
Try to
Our
do some
own personals.
Yeah.
Plug.
Definitely gonna do some more podcasts, like actual live podcasts too. But we're gonna also record these like duo moments. Could be with other people.
I low-key want to make the podcast with the whole cast.
Yeah.
Like the whole cast.
Anyway, point being, this was the D&D podcast.
Do not disturb.
Pleasure talking with you.